Hey, what's up, everybody? It's been a long time. Busy. Well, people in the group. If you just watch the channel, you don't know. If you're in the group, you do know. It's been more important lately to be trying to study the market versus I know. I said this a couple of weeks ago. Most people in the market gets bullish. They start streaming more because they want the views, subscribers, whatever. People are building crypto channels. That's what they're gonna do. So not knocking them, but for me, I'm here to make money, and I'm going to talk about a lot of important stuff today. I'm looking at these slides. I might skip a lot of these slides, to be honest. Um, I just want to talk about the main important stuff that I know I'm going to talk about, and hopefully I don't skip anything. But good morning. Hopefully, you've been having a good week. Um, like I said, it's been a long time since I streamed, and it's probably going to be a short stream. So if you got some questions, go ahead and get them in. I know some people might not expect me to be streaming because I haven't streamed all this week, so they might catch it late and not get their question answered. But my bad. I think it puts out a notification saying I'm gonna stream a little while earlier, so you have a chance to get in here. But anyway, Bitcoin tapped 98. And I think it was at like it was trying to get up there. It was like 98,400, something like that. I can't remember where it topped out at. So everybody's trying to figure out when it's going to hit 100K. It's going to hit 100K before Thanksgiving, before Christmas, before the New Year, before the inauguration, all that kind of stuff. In my mind, listen, I'm just be honest with you. Most people try to act like they know everything. I wasn't expecting it to be this high this yet. And I was thinking that it might not hit 100K until after the inauguration. Of course, I think it's going to probably hit that 100K range and then come back down because it's a huge psychological level, whatever. Let me tell you something right now. None of us know. I'm gonna tell you a lot of stuff about none of us know today. Even though everybody comes on the channel try to act like I know everything. Let me tell you this and that. I know that's how you get people to join the group and watch the channel and all that. Nobody knows what the crap is going on. I'm gonna tell you why. Anyway, we hit 98,400. We're back down to 96.7 right now. Who knows what's going to happen? What if it goes crazy? My target was Bitcoin being between 115 and 125 for the entire cycle. I thought that would be the top for this cycle. And maybe still can be. You never know what kind of games they're going to play and how this is going to go. If it's going to be fast, if it's going to be slower, nobody knows. But I don't know. At this point, Bitcoin could be 160,000 next week. We don't know. It's getting crazy. It's getting real crazy. And speaking of crazy, that's one of the main things I want to talk about today. And then I'm going to be out of here. I'm going to be out of here quick because I got to get back to researching. I'm going to say it again. If you got questions or comments you're going to ask, go ahead and put them in the chat because I'm going to be out of here really fast. I know I say that a lot of times and I'm never out of here fast, but whatever. Let's get to it. How many minutes did I just spend rambling? Let's see. That was about, not bad, it's 3 minutes. All right, so the main thing on people's mind, or one of the main things on people's mind right now is utility coins not moving. So if you remember, if you've been here a while, some of you have been, I was saying this, like I keep saying, my first couple of videos, I always use the example of Matic not moving the entire year. And then all of a sudden it took off and did it was about a 240X, 280X, something like that. But Matic didn't move the entire year. So that's the part where stuff is the same. Where I mean, I'm gonna be honest. This whole year I thought it's gonna be a little different. We're gonna get this run here. We're gonna get that run here. It's been pretty much the same. And to be honest, not expecting a lot of. I'm jumping ahead now. Not expecting a lot of stuff to probably move until next year, January, February, maybe. To be honest. That's utility coins. And let me talk about some of the reasons they're not moving. Let me try to figure out what order to put this in. Let me put so I don't get lost. So one of the reasons is one of the things I've been talking about all cycle, the overvaluations of some of the crypto projects, like the projects coming out with the VCs being already up tremendously. Like I was saying, last bull run, you can get to some of these layer 2s and layer 1s at 20 million, 60 million market cap. And now they're launching it near $1 billion, $3 billion sometimes. So it's not a lot of upside for retail investors to get gains. A lot of retail investors got tired of that. I've been saying this for 12 months now. But even for me, I think I underestimated how much of an effect this was going to have. Oh, wait, I almost forgot something. I underestimated how much of an effect this was going to have, even though I was one of the first people to talk about it. I do this thing where I do this half and half, kind of like, well, it could happen, it could not. And to be honest, for me and for everybody that's in this market, sometimes you got to make strong decisions and be, strong in whatever your beliefs are. Um, I knew retail was tired of the VC game, whatever, but there was no way to tell what they were going to be, how what they could do about it. It's like, what do you do? What can you do about it? You don't make the tokens, or do you? Because for the first half of the cycle, you had a whole bunch of people creating fake projects, fake AI projects, all kind of stuff, and shilling those to people. Most of them are dead now because they were fake. They didn't have any development. But the thing that we didn't depend on was the creation of Pump.Fund. And so that's just not Solana. It just really kind of made the whole meme coin thing crazier and crazier. And it's just getting crazier. Everybody was always speculating that it would slow down. This is not going to last long. But it did, and it's still going, and it's not going to stop. It's not going to slow down. I'm trying to get all this out clear. I skipped the note. I'll come back to it. But no, let me go back. Then I'll come back to Pump Fund and the meme coins. Here's another thing. Other thing I kept telling, I've been saying for months. I was like, yeah, some of the most bullish projects in the narratives haven't even come out yet. This is because these projects were waiting until they felt like the market was more bullish, and they actually, it's their fault. Is these projects' faults for coming out at too high valuations. And whereas we can only invest in what's on the market, y'all don't know some of the stuff I'm talking about. But because these different projects don't come out, which should be catalysts for their narratives to run, they decided to wait to come out. They shot themselves in the foot. They shot the whole market in the foot. Maybe retail's happy about it because they going crazy on meme coins, but this is their fault. Trying to come out when they thought the market would be bullish and where they can make the most money. And let's just talk about kind of one of the elephants in the room. Actually, it's some other big. I see people just talking about this one, but it's some other big gaming projects coming out. But I will say, Off the Grid was supposed to be one of the biggest ones to not launch the gaming narrative. I don't know how many times they pushed back their launch. They pushed it back again. I don't think it's gonna be till next year, y'all. To be honest, I don't care what nobody say. Be mad at me if you want to, but this is their fault. For at least for gaming, because they keep pushing back, trying to wait till is bullish, and you might as well just go ahead and launch. Like, just go ahead and launch, because only thing you're doing is you're allowing the meme coins to get more steam. What I mean? You're just giving them a head start, and by the time you think, well, no, we got this, we're gonna wait till the market's bullish, and the game is dope, and this, that, and the other. Like, nobody's gonna. By the time you come out, you're losing more interest by the day, and you continuously shooting yourself in the foot. So a lot of y'all, like I say, y'all don't know these different projects in the AI and gaming and RWA. They're supposed to have been launched like a year ago, and they keep waiting because I see what they're thinking, but it's not going to play out the way they think. I fully can say that now because I've been kind of half saying it a whole year now, but it's not going to play out like they think. Not to mention, I see a lot of people try to act like they got alpha on this because, I mean, if you somewhere in the Web3 space, you should know about it. So it's going to launch at a high valuation. Retail's not going to be able to make money off it. Nobody's going to give a crap, and they're going to keep doing meme coins. So y'all screwed yourselves and everybody else for the whole year because y'all want to come out when y'all think it's bullish, and you're going to get slapped in the face anyway. I don't care how. This is what I'm learning about retail in this particular cycle, in this market, not just the crypto market as a whole. And the retail, this cycle is that people just care about where they can make money. It's really, crypto has always been a casino, but it's way more of a casino this time around. Back to what I was saying, but Off the Grid effed up stuff. A lot of projects effed it up, trying to come out when stuff is bullish, and people just gonna dump the crap and they're gonna go into meme coins. But whatever. But not well. That sounded harsh. But what I will say is, I feel like utility and stuff is still going to run. There's going to be a point, like I said, and some of you are there now where you're like, dang, just the meme coins running, blah blah. But it's also kind of a trick too, because then you're gonna be like, man, I'm gonna just go all out of my utility and go into meme coins. I wouldn't suggest that either, because a lot of these utility stuff is going to run. But I'm just letting you know what happened. It's the fault of these bigger projects that are supposed to launch off the narratives and different stuff, trying to wait till they feel like the market is bullish. And they could have been even playing with meme coins or whatever, but it is what it is. But like I said, it doesn't mean you dump your utility bags. They're still going to run. They're still going to run, especially, let me talk about this. Ones that got the good exchange listings. They got good marketing behind them. They got the good VCs that are going to push it, because VCs can be good too. There's going to give them a budget and push it and stuff. But don't, in the next couple of months, it's probably going to be meme coins. Some of this stuff probably is not going to run the next year. This game is probably going to get smacked on the head some more. and some of these other narratives too. Because AI and meme coins is pretty much taking the main mind share in the market right now. I had something else I was gonna say. Pump fund, meme coins. Oh yeah. So wait, let me. This is another important part. So it was the whole thing where people was talking about like, are we tired of these VCs or whatever? Pay attention to this next part. This is very important. I've been saying this. I'm gonna keep saying it. Got dummies, and I say that strongly. Dummies who still do not understand this about distribution of meme coins or whatever coin is gonna be. If you over buy them, they're not gonna run. You should. I'm kind of pissed because I know one right now that should be running. Let me tell you, some people are so stupid, they're not going to know it until it's too late. They're going to like, I keep making this joke that they like, but it's got to run. No, it does not. And I'm gonna tell you why. Sorry, let me calm down. Let me tell you why. Because I keep seeing this, meme coins have taken over, right? And if you notice, well, you probably don't know, it's the ones that are the best distributed, which means there's not people that own a majority of the supply. And even these people that try to play these games with putting the meme coins in different wallets and onboarding from other, they got tools to see all that. Oh, no, I'm it's fresh. It's a fresh. They still can see you, dummy. Anyway, so what has happened is there's a lot going on, but I said what you want is you want even distribution in meme coins so the cabal could pick them up. But if y'all notice, the ones that have been running lately are the ones that the cabal don't have a chance to even get their hands on. Like, so we had Chill Guy that ran the other day from doggone near 200K market cap all the way up to 500 million. They're running because they're distributed and they're not. It doesn't even have time for somebody to buy up the supply or the cabal or whatever. They just run fast, and that's why I keep saying when people realize, just find a couple of meme coins, get a little bit of them, and let them run. And these are the ones that are getting listed because nobody cooked them up. The cabal didn't have a hand in them. Because I keep saying what people are doing now is they're like, oh, Zoe or whoever told me about bubble maps, I'm gonna go to bubble maps to see if my wallet is shown in the top holding, whatever. It doesn't matter, bro. They got tools better than that. I keep saying the same stuff, and these idiots are just gonna keep playing the same game, trying to sneakily buy up the supply. But it's the ones that are running, is are the ones that nobody has control of. I even see a lot of people in the cabal. Like, who do you really see talking about Chill Guy right now? Not, you see people talking about it because it's hot, but they all coping because nobody got a chance to get in except for the lucky ones who probably got in. It was like, oh, this one looks kind of dope. Let me buy this. And they woke up like damn near the next day. it goes from doggone a couple mil to like 500 million because there was nobody buying up the whole supply. Nobody had that much conviction in it to be like, I'm gonna buy a whole bunch of this one. It's just kind of, it looks kind of cool. I saw this place, that, whatever. And that's the ones that are running right now. And so I keep saying this over and over. Like, what community did Chill Guy have time to build up? None. There was none. It was the distribution. And I keep people are so stuck in their minds. And I was saying in the group that they can't get it through their thick skull, but because they're so used to it being like that last cycle, or some of these guys won't even hit last cycle, but they so used to being in the bear market, like, oh, I can tell this to my group and I'll pump it, or we can get together and pumping it. That's not the game anymore because the exchanges can't. They can't have some doggone meme coin listed on the exchange and then it dumps down 90% because somebody was secretly holding a bunch of the supply. They got tools to make sure this is not going to happen. But that's what's going on right now. Meme coins have taken over because a lot of stuff has let them take over between the high valuation on VC coins, projects launching late because they want to wait till the market is hot. People are going to get bored. People got bored. They're like, well, what am I going to invest in? There's a bunch of projects on the market that's got these high valuations. So the meme coins took over. Pump.fun was launched and other people started copying Pump.fun. So a lot of people been in denial. A little bit myself. Like I said, I was one of the first ones. I said meme coins will be a bigger narrative this cycle, but I could fully and honestly and openly say that I did not think it was going to be this big. I'm not going to lie to you and say I told you. I didn't know it was going to be this big. But that's what's going on. But the danger of that is no, you don't just go out, because most people don't know how to go find good meme coins. You're just gambling, and you're just gambling with your portfolio. I still tell people this, we got a lot of good plays in the group. That are good projects, got good VCs, marketing and stuff behind them that will push later. But for right now, a lot of stuff is probably going to sit still because retail is coming in, and they, as the people been saying, not only me, they want to come in and make money where they heard their friends make money, and use that as meme coins all the way back to the days of Doge and Shiba. And so retail is coming in heavy on these meme coins or whatever. And like I said, it's these projects' fault. It's they fought for trying to be slick. Is they fought for trying to come out when they think is bullish. Is they project their fault for farming people off bull crap like um, the different staking stuff and all the games they've been playing. So yeah, if you're not in a group, you probably don't notice as much if you just watch the channel. But yeah, meme coins are huge right now. And I feel like even if you're in the group and even if you watch the channel, it's bigger than y'all know. I don't think y'all really have any idea how big it is. And this is not just because of Mira. And I know a lot of people say he's the guy. Somewhat, he did kind of spark a wave, but it's just overall that retail is taking control. Is like I said, it's like the whole GameStop craze. And I know I feel like my last 8 streams have been about this, but I'm trying to get it to your heads, like the different stuff that's important between understanding meme coins are going to be big. Stop trying to buy up the doggone supply because the only thing you're going to do is make the meme coin sit there. There's so many meme coins right now with big communities. I'm going to say this clearly. There are so many, not one or two. There's so many meme coins with a huge community right now. And the meme coins are not moving because they're not well distributed and people can't let go of that control because the psychology behind it, like I said, tells them that this is how it always worked. The other psychology is they what's the thing called? The fallacy. I can't remember the theory it's called, but they're thinking like, well, when I sell it, it's going to run. No, it's not gonna run because you're holding it, because you're holding too much of it. I say in my group all the time, like Solana is probably one of the best examples to use. I think, um, uh, forget about supply percentage. I tell people like 0.1%, 0.1, not 1%, but 0.1% of the supply is what you should be shooting for because you don't know which one's gonna run. By the time you sit there trying to hold 10% of the supply of one meme token, you missing all these other gains over here. That's why I tell people find several. You can buy if you got the money, buy 0.1% of the supply, maybe 0.2% of the supply. But people trying to buy 1, 2, and 5 and 8% of the supply, it's gonna be your fault. You're gonna lose money, and you're gonna cause other people to lose money. Because that's why the ones that are getting listed are the ones that are well distributed. Nobody gives a crap about you going on Twitter talking about when Binance, oh, this is gonna get listed on Binance. It's not happening. Nobody gives a crap. Stop trying to play these stupid old games and then trying to trick people like, oh, look at my meme coin. It's gonna get listed on Binance. So you should FOMO into it. That no longer works because Binance has told you what they're gonna do. So the more people keep trying to milk this thing and trying to dump on retail and hold the supply, it's not gonna work. And there's so many people that don't understand this. And I see so many people coping. And no, I didn't get it. Let me say this too. I didn't get in Chill Guy either. So I'm not gonna pretend like I did. A lot of people trying to act like I saw it. I got it in early. No, you didn't. Stop lying, you dummy. But anyway, so a lot of people are on social media and Twitter right now trying to I'm gonna talk about something else, but they're trying to talk crap about the Chill Guy meme because they're not in it. Oh, it's not going to last. It's not going to this. They pissed off because they don't have a majority of the supply like they used to have it. And I keep trying to tell the idiots, the more you keep trying to hold the more supply, the more money you're going to miss because that's the game that's going on right now. So you got a lot of people saying, if I'm not, not financial advice, but, maybe it still does well from here. I can't tell you what, there is the truth that it didn't have as much time to build a solid community. But maybe it still moves or whatever. But you got a lot of people saying it's not going to do nothing. It's going to dump. Because it's not my bag. Is they just coping because they didn't get into it and they can't play their game anymore where they hold the supply and shield it to you and you pump their bags or whatever. But that's the game that's going on right now. There's probably going to be a lot of meme coins that launch and in 24, 48 hours they go up 500 to 500 million market cap because it's all about distribution, y'all. It's all about distribution. So doesn't matter what influencer, what person on Twitter told you about a meme coin, how big the community is. I know that still does not make sense to y'all because you're just not used to it being that way. And I saw somebody saying something. The longer you stay in your mindset of how stuff has always been, the more you're gonna lose money, and that's me included. I'm not here. I'm not here on my channel to bullshit anybody. I'm not on here to just collect people for Patreon and all that kind of stuff. I want to tell you the truth. That's me included. The more you stay just strictly in your mindset of how things have been, how things should be, how I think things should be, like you're going to lose money. So most people are losing money because they're still stuck on that. But look, no. You understand the community's big. Everybody's talking about it on Twitter and YouTube, and so many people, it don't matter anymore. It's too many meme coins out there for people to be getting married to one meme coin, especially when you see stuff that's launched in 24 hours and 48 hours. And the next thing you know, you have none of it. And it's sitting at 600 million market cap. That's the game this cycle. Well, distributed meme coins are going to be the ones that get listed. I still see people speculating, well, this is going to get listed on Coinbase because it's got a big community. I'm not going to say what it is. I don't think it's going to get listed, but we'll see what happens. But, all these people saying because it's got a big community, if it's not well distributed, they have the tools to see the stuff, man. And it's not, Bubble Maps is cool. It's a great kind of beginner tool, but there's other stuff out there. So I'm just telling y'all what it is. But on the flip side, I would say get necessarily nervous because there's the moment that you say I'm gonna sell my utility bags is when they start flying. But all these same rules still apply to utility as applies to meme coins or whatever. You want to get in some of the best ones, and there's gonna move later. I will say from the beginning of the cycle to now, a lot of things have changed. But as I always say, you should be happy if you 20, 30x your entire portfolio, you're still looking good. And I feel like from here we definitely can still do that. But I mean, I can't predict the future. Nobody knew Pump. I didn't. How was I going to tell you Pump Fund was going to launch? I didn't know Pump Fund was going to launch. I didn't know the meme coins was going to take over like this. But some people in my group, I'm trying to make sure people stay as safe as possible. We do try to get some DGen plays in there that we can make some bigger X's on. But for the most part, my group is I've been researching, for 2 years and locating projects that could do well that have the different things they need to pump. I would say, like I was saying in the group, a lot of the meme coin stuff and what am I saying? Oh, sorry, not meme coins. Sorry, I keep saying the word meme coins. It's stuck in my head now. Some of like the lower AI and gaming plays were the meme coins of last cycle. So now they're competing with the actual meme coins. And so we're gonna see how that plays out whenever off the grid stops playing games. I don't care. I don't care how much somebody like. I'm tired. I'm tired of BS. It's their fault because they're getting on my nerves. I don't care how cool the game looks. I really don't because they're gonna launch it. So game is gonna be probably chill for a minute and some other stuff. But they not the only one. I'm not gonna just put it on them. There's a lot of projects that haven't launched that y'all probably never even heard of. And be honest, the way it's going with meme coins, I'm trying to figure out y'all ever gonna hear about them because the money's gonna go. I mean, the market's gonna go where the money is. You see a lot of VCs pivoting to meme coins and a lot of stuff. But like I said, you gotta be in the right ones, not these ones that influencers trying to shield you to pump their bags and dump on your heads and make BS excuses why it dumped or whatever. Because it's terrible, man. I'm not even gonna get into that. But oh yeah, let me go back. To something. I got some notes here. So as far as the chill guy thing, and I know a lot of people happy about this because they trying to fud it because they don't have any bags in it. The guy who's the artist for it is not happy about it. He's a crypto hater, and he doesn't like it. He threatened legal action. So I don't know. Let's see how that plays out with how the price action is. I've seen all people trying to make different fixes for it, but yeah, and then you got his friends in the comments like, yeah, dude, get your money, man, and they took your art and made a meme coin, those stupid crypto people. And so I don't know, y'all. We're going to see how that plays out. But that's just some information for you to know. He said he was going to take legal action. So I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I don't think about that. So I don't want to say steer clear, but it's a little fuzzy right now. I already talked about this. Oh, I saw. Now I don't know if this one is how far along this is going to be, but I'm talking about the meme coins again. But as far as how like the distribution, I saw people, somebody talking on Twitter about them making like a protocol that uses AI to even track when people are if it's coming from the same debit card. Now this one gets a little creepy. I ain't gonna lie because I'll be honest. I don't know what the price action has been, but I think it was 8 months ago when Arkham came out, and you could start tracking wallets. I didn't like that. It's getting closer to identifying people, y'all. That's why I'm saying these people trying to play these different games and hold stuff in different wallets. The game is about to be over faster than you know. So I'm gonna say it again for people in my group and for the people who watch my channel. And some of the, I ain't gonna say that, but your target 0.1% of the supply, maybe 0.2, 0.3, not 1%, 0.1, point decimal one, not 1%, 0.1% of the supply. And then find some good other plays if you got the money to do it, and just make sure your project is distributed. Because I feel like at least one of these, I'm just being honest, I feel like we could have been making hella money off this, but I know what's going on. People trying to buy up the supply behind the scenes and thinking they're being slick. And no, it doesn't matter how big the community is. I'm tired of talking about this. Y'all think I want to talk about this, but I really don't. Anyway, I already talked about that too. How people pissed. Nobody caught Chill Guy. Um, not a probably not a not below 80 million, not below 80 to 100 million. They didn't. But I mean, some people, but you know what I'm trying to say. Not like the callers and the crypto cabal people. This last note, it's kind of boring, but whatever. But I was saying this like 8 months ago. I was like, when Bitcoin starts pumping, all these people who were trying to act like they were bearish on Bitcoin and didn't know what it was going to be, all of them going to start shilling it to you. Of course, Michael Saylor been doing it. I saw Tudor Jones talking about he got a lot of Bitcoin now. Mr. Wonderful, Mr. Wonderful was on the news talking about it. Well, he's never been bearish on it, but like I said, you're gonna see the news cycle slowly start to get more bullish. So to get retail to come into the market or whatever, and it's nothing right now. It's gonna get crazier later. But anyway, I think I pretty much. I mean, I didn't even go through my slides, but I covered the most important stuff, and I'm trying to make it short stream so y'all can get to it and watch it real quick and see the stuff because I know I keep talking about the same stuff, but I don't think people really, I don't think people really understand. Um, they don't understand, or their brains won't let them understand. Um, some people stuck in their ways, man. Some, I don't. I'm just tired. I'm just repeating the same thing. Well, anyway, those are the meme coins that are running. The meme coins that are well distributed that people haven't had time to buy up the supply. And that's what it is. So stop thinking the game is gonna be the same. But yeah, I want to get about it. I want to get out of here and start studying. But what we got? There are more projects. There are way more. Oh yeah, sorry, I was trying to read ahead too fast. There are way more projects in ETF this cycle, so it will be different. It's gonna be way different than I ever made up in my mind. Like way different. It's crazy. I was like I said, meme coins and AI are really running. The AI I saw AI has always been a narrative of mine, but even that narrative in itself is changing. Like it's not what people thought it was going to be because it's developing. And usually the speculative stuff is the stuff that moves or whatever. But yeah, it's gonna be crazy. Um, the network guys said that's why I joined your group. Your mind is built different. Yeah, it's good to be built different, but you also got to think how other people think. Honestly say that's been one of my faults is not understanding how other people going to see stuff. Like especially with the meme. Well, like I said, I knew meme coins is going to be big, but understanding what type of meme coins, even outside of distribution, like what are people going to be hip to? Because I am so different. So I try to bounce ideas off different people, whatever. But like I said, hold on to your utility plays, and we're gonna see. We'll see what happens there. And it's still gonna run, but it's way different. Nobody can predict this stuff. I do try to position myself early, sometimes maybe too early or whatever, but you still make life changing money in the market. And we day by day, we just gonna keep moving with the market, see how stuff develops and whatever, and study the new narratives or whatever. Not try to chase every narrative and every meta, but you can make money where the money is. So that's all I can really say. And I don't know, can't predict the future, but there's going to be a lot of money to be made, and Bitcoin is much higher than we thought it was going to be. So a lot of money is going to flow back into the market. So if you want to join the Patreon, it's at patreon.com/cryptozo. Remember, well-distributed meme coins, study on how to find that stuff. Bubble Maps is a tool. That's where you can start at, but there's a whole lot of tools that even I don't have. Some of them I do. I still got to make that video on understanding Bubble Maps more because I think a lot of people don't understand it, even to begin with. But yeah, that's where we at. Don't get too afraid. Don't be too scared. I feel like the utility plays are still going to run, but retailers doing what they do, so got to follow the money. Patreon.com/cryptozo, and I'm gonna catch y'all next time.